Tool. So the other day I was working, minding my own business, drove up to the customer's house and saw a skip. And obviously I'm in work uniform, so I don't want to be rooting through the skip without asking. So I did the job, what I was there to do. She was really happy. And I said, oh, by the way, some bits in your skip that I'm really interested in. Can I take them? She was like, help yourself, take what you want. So I was like, great. So I literally finished. It was in where I live. So it was fine. It was only 5 minutes. Got the stuff out and I'm going to lay it out on this lovely clean bench and show you guys what I got. But I'll show you the video of where I found it. And what's in there to give you a sneak preview, and then I'll have it all laid out. See, how can people throw that away? I wanted one of them the other day and the scrap gods have come through. There's just loads of stuff. God knows what that is. I won't take them though because they don't last very long and they explode. So yeah. Right, so here we go. This is everything I got out of the skip. I haven't really had a good look through it yet, so I'm going to do that with you guys on the camera. This stuff here, we'll start with. These are old drills. They're probably no good now, but I want to keep them for projects that I'm doing. And the chargers and the old batteries, and there's some wire on there and stuff that I can obviously recycle and get the copper from. This is what piqued my interest. This is I think it's a chair motor, and obviously it's got quite a hefty gearbox on it. So I'm planning to make some sort of wire stripper. And that capacitor, that's 1 horsepower, but it's got a beefy gearbox. It's obviously going to torque it right up and make it really slow. So I'm going to do something with that. In here is where I just throw everything. So I don't know what some of this is. So if any of you guys know, that would be great. That's some sort of clamp or a jig or something. You've got some bits in there, which are probably no good. That's probably no good. That's empty. A good file that's never been used. There's a little Stanley planer here. Looks in relatively good condition. If I can put it back together and find all the bits, I will. There's obviously a magnet for more things, but you know I'm going to get rid of them. I'll probably keep it for a new place or something like that. These I won't bother keeping. We'll chuck them straight in the bin. An old spanner. Again, I've got so many of them. What make is it? Yeah. Drop forged. Screws, which I love. I'll keep them. Nails that I probably will never use. And loads of decent screws down here, which I'll probably sort. More bits and bobs, and then in here, wire strippers, which they look kind of cool. I'll see if they work. Look like they will, so that's another little good thing. A box of nails, some beefy ass flat-headed screws that I am probably never going to use because I hate flatheads. Some massive nails and screws. Look at the size of that. Don't never use them anymore. Bolts, pliers, more flatheads, and more screws. So that's pretty cool. So that was in there. It's in a nice little wooden drawer as well, but it's only pliers in it at the end of the day. And again, another file to go with that one. And they, as you can see, they've never been used. So I'll keep the wood files because I haven't got any. And then some copper stuff, plumbing stuff, which again I don't know how to use, but I'm sure I'll research. That's got to be some weight there. That's brass or copper. This was someone's collection, and I think it was his dad who passed away sadly, and he just threw everything that he didn't want. Some more fittings. They're probably knackered now, them washers. Yeah, they're all brittle. Probably won't keep that, but I remember that old tin back in the day. Can't get them anymore. It's pretty cool. And some staples, which I'll probably keep but never use. And a hammer. I'm going to start collecting them, just like Ian in his shed. I like a good hammer, definitely. These are what caught my eye, because I want to make some sort of lamp out of it with a bulb sitting up here or something, or just restore them, because they don't make these tools like they used to. Let's see the name. Yeah, that's got to be old. That's got to be doesn't look like in too bad shape either. So I might restore them. I might try and sell some of these and see what I can get. There's another one. There's the make if you're interested. And again, doesn't look too bad, but you put it on a piece of glass with a sandpaper, and then you can rub it, and then you'll see if there's any high or low flat spots to get that deadly smooth, because glass is flat when it's made. Now I found this. I know what it is because I've actually found the paperwork that goes with it. It's pretty cool, to be fair. Oh, I can't do that with one hand, bear with. There we go. So in here, it's a sewing thing, I think. It's all made out of wood, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and there's some bits in there for sewing. You've got the needle, and I think string might go for it. I say that because I actually found that super stitcher, so I think it's something to do with that. There's no pictures on it, but it's worth a look, I suppose. It says about a spanner, which that's got, and a needle. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the needle, whatever that is in there, that's the needle. I'm going to stick this back because I don't want to lose it. There we go. Am I screwing it the wrong way? Nope, but it's really cheeky. Oh god, that's annoying. There we go. Looks kind of cool though, but I doubt I'll ever use it. This, which I know I'll use just to hack things up, looks pretty cool. It's still very sharp, so that's good. Move some of this down. And then this, which funnily enough, I was actually going to buy some the other day in Aldi, and I was like, nah, I don't need to spend it at the minute. And sure enough, I found one, and it does work, I believe. I think it needs new batteries though, because the battery's dead very quickly. There was a spare battery, as you can see, and I swapped it. Oh, there you go. But yeah, I think it's dying and it needs a new battery, but that's never been used. So I'm pretty happy with that find. And it's Stanley, so not a bad make. This is what I just showed you. I did just drop it all over the floor though, as I was cleaning, but I need to put it all back together. But yeah, god, there's loads of stuff in here. There's like a mini planer. I think it's like a model kit, sharpener. You've got whatever to be careful. I don't want to slice myself, because some of this stuff looks razor sharp, and it's hard to do it watching that camera. Yeah, whatever that is, and loads of blades in there. So that's pretty cool. I'll probably have a fiddle with that and see if I can put it back together. But that's some sort of hobby kit. And then I haven't got one of these, so definitely gonna keep a wooden hammer. And what took my eye though was this. This is like a decent saw that I've researched, and a very good make. And it's even got a wooden handle and whatever that sign is, and it is razor sharp and in really good quality. It's been used a little bit, but hardly. I mean, that is still very, very sharp. What a nice saw. I actually really like that. It's got to be quality. Haven't researched it yet, but I will have a look. I'll definitely use that or sell it. We'll see. And this, I dropped this as well, and it nearly took my toe out wearing flip-flops. So I was quite happy with that. I think this is a hole saw, a hand hole saw, which is pretty amazing. And it is very, very, very sharp. Doesn't really look to be used that much, but I think there is some writing on it. If you can read that. Made in England as well. And I think the general gist of it is, obviously, you've got like that notch there. You've got a centerpiece, I think is this. But you turn that around, that slots in like that, and then obviously, I think it's missing a few parts, but then you centerpiece and then you turn the hole. That's what I gather. Again, I don't know, but I think it's too good to throw away, really. It really is. You know, someone might get use out of it, someone might not, but I don't know what to do with that. That's just more stuff to hoard, I suppose, when I'm trying to clean up and make space as it is. And some pretty old tins, which are awesome as well. This one, which is just full of That's a magnet I dropped in there earlier, full of old drill bits. They're probably, some of them are probably decent. The old ones are always better. Oh, like a centre punch, a hole punch to punch a hole, which is pretty good, I believe that is, yeah, because it comes out of there. There's a couple of them in there which I haven't got, so that's handy. Some drill bits in a nice tin, never seen that. Tobacco tin, wow, that must be really old. Like, really old. Smiths, interesting. Like I said, that was an old tin as well. Also, I had just that in there, which are pretty countersink bits, and then you can swap it over and you've got your drill bit, which is pretty cool. I always like boxes and stuff, so it's all good. And then this, never used, countersink bits. So again, handy, I'll definitely keep them. And last but not least, you've got this weird sharpening tool. I don't know if it's any good, it will probably make your knives worse, but I can give it a go or see what it's all about. Never been used either. Some sandpaper, can't go wrong with that. And this, do not have a clue what this is. I think, actually, tell a lie, you put your drill in it and then it's some sort of router bit, maybe. So you hold it with your drill going round and you can router things out. That's my guess, because obviously the wood's in there, all the shavings and dust, and the drill looks like it sits on that, the chuck. So that's my guess with that. Haven't got a clue though. And at the back, obviously, there's an old screwdriver, which is pretty cool. I don't think it's that old though, but I think it holds bits in there as well, as you can see inside the lid. Let's try and undo it. I'll just stick you there. That comes off quite easy, which is good. Yeah, it's got old bits, but they look like they've snapped. Oh no, they're grooved to actually fit in there. Wow. Focus. Whatever that is, I don't know, but it does fit into this, so that's pretty cool. I'll research that. Doubt I'd ever use something like this now, not with general power tools that I've got and stuff like that. An angle grinder, obviously that's seen better days. Definitely, it's been in water, as you can see, but take it to bits. I've got cable on it, which is good. Now this, I do not have a clue what this is. Have not got a Scooby, so if anyone knows, that would be great. It's probably off some sort of machine. It weighs quite a bit. And last but not least, that, which I know what is, to cut a pipe. And then you put it in the pipe and take the burr off. So that's pretty cool. Haven't got one of these old school ones. I'll probably keep that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, with that lot, that's my mess around, take apart, see what I can make out of it. And then some of these tools I'm definitely keeping. Some I don't know if I should sell or keep. But yeah, I can't believe they threw it away, but obviously he's too busy and he's got a lot of stuff to sort out. And another man's rubbish is another man's treasure, they say. One last thing before I go. Found this in there, and you know, stuff like that is handy. Old padlocks as well. This is someone's, like Ian always says, someone's life, you know, collecting stuff and they don't want to throw it away because it's meaningful, and it's just absolutely crazy stuff in here. It's obviously on holidays and stuff like that. You know, old keys. I might do something with the old keys and resin and make some sort of artwork. I'm thinking, saves it going in the bin. But there's more old keys there. No light, probably doesn't work. Yeah, more old keys. Padlock. These are handy. Like I said, I'll keep them. More old keys. You get the gist. Loads and loads of keys. And whatever that is. It's a penny, obviously, I think. Drilled a hole and put that on a keyring, though. What's the date say? Sixpence. 1959. Wow. Yeah. More and more keys. So yeah, there's more stuff in here. Like I said, don't know what I'm going to do with it, but that's someone's whole life, I suppose, in there of collecting stuff in which they didn't want to throw away, which ironically ends up being thrown away. But then I found it, so yeah, there we go. There we go. So, like they say, another man's rubbish is another man's treasure. I don't need it all in here. Definitely not when I'm trying to get rid of crap. But some of this is definitely not crap. I'm going to see what I'm going to do with it, sell it, do it up, make something out of it, and see where it goes. But hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you very much.